Muda, everyone. How's it going? Turn down the music just a little bit. All right. What's up? We're back. How's everyone's day going? Oh, let me turn this down just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. There we go. Fix the settings. All right. Hello and good morning, Mario Chu. We are back again with JoJo's Thursdays. Officially what we are dubbing this. Oh, I hear myself. Okay. All right. What's up? Waffle, good to see you in the chat. Did you guys know Johnny Joestar appears in the manga? No, I didn't. What the hell? Spoilers! Get out of here. I'm kidding. So, we are back again with more JoJo's Part 7 Steel Ball Run. We're gonna... It won't be as long as usual. Unfortunately, I had to push back the stream by 30 minutes today. Some stuff's going on, so... If I have to get up and leave for like a minute, there's just some things we just, have to take care of in the background. So, apologize. But today we're going to have a good stream, as always, with JoJo's Part 7. I'm just so fascinated at this point where the story's going to go. I genuinely have no idea how this is going to wrap up. I have guesses on what might be important and the theory of the villain's theme for this arc, seeing how, obviously, if you're here, number one, you know what JoJo's Part 7 is all about. Or, number two, you have checked out the streams, and if you haven't, well, guess what? Go back on my channel and check out the VODs, where we have all of the chapter reactions from Chapter 1 to Chapter now 32 today. And while you're there, maybe like those streams, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jargon, yes. But, yeah, so, I have my guesses on where the villain's motive is going to be. Just everything else is just so out there as a concept that I'm like, this is by far the most unique thing I feel like JoJo's has been in any consistent part so far, which is saying something. We've had, like, some really, really interesting storylines, but I'm not gonna lie, Part 7, Steel Ball Run, is looking to be like it might be the most creative out of all the JoJo parts so far. Definitely the weirdest, like I keep saying. Is it the best, though? Find out at the very end. So, as per usual, we are reading off of Manga Decks. The link to the chapters is always in the description of the stream, and it will be there in the VOD as well. So I've gotten a couple questions on where I'm reading it still. But if you are here watching, guess what? Chat. Link will be in chat here. Every chapter that we read, I will post the new chapter link in the actual chat. That way you guys can actually read along with me. We are reading JoJo's Part 7, Steel Ball Run, the color edition. It is the approved color edition of Shonen Jump. It is a fan translation, however, because once more, the actual real translating that is officially going to be published in volumes that you can go and buy is not out yet. They said it's going to be 2025, the summer. I haven't heard any updates yet. Let me just do a quick Google search. Let me see. JoJo's Part 7 official volumes. English translations. All I know is that they said that they were going to get it out for the summertime. We are technically not in summer just yet. Hold on. Let me use Google because this thing constantly does not work on Bing. I have to set this up for Google primarily. So let me see. The official English translation of JoJo's Part 7 Steel Ball Run will begin May 27, 2025. The volumes are set to be released bi-monthly, similar to the previous parts with Viz Media as its main publisher. The first volume of Steel Ball Run will be released on that date. Okay, so the first volume actually should be out now. It should be out now. I have not gotten it, but if you want to, let me actually see. Is it on Amazon? I'm not going to show you my Amazon account, but let me see. Let me see. JoJo's Part 7, Volume 1. JoJo's Part 7 part? Oh, okay. Hang on. So, yeah, it's out. It is out on Amazon or wherever you guys get your manga volumes. It's there. So, maybe I'll pre-order that. And then, again, by the end of the read-through for Part 7, maybe I'll bring it actually on hand for the wrap-up stream, and we can, like, flip through it. I mean, that'd be kind of nice. Yo, Jordan, what's going on, my guy? I get messages for the stars. You must be from another galaxy. Okay. All right. Oh my god. I don't think that's anything that I have known so far, but all right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's to clear up what I'm actually reading, where I'm reading, the translation of the reading. So if it's anything that's currently different from what you have read through, I do apologize, but that's just what I'm going to go through. And I believe Manga Dex should have JoJo's Part 8 as well in color. I think that survived the purge. So once we are done Part 7, we're going to make our way through Part 8 as well. Part 9 is going to get a little tricky. I know, obviously, it's still coming out, so it doesn't have its colored stuff yet. So when we inevitably get to Part 9, we're just going to have to read whatever good translations are out there and whatever site has them. Now, we have now finished the pre-stream setup. Let's get into the chapters. So, we left off with Chapter 31. Actually, I'm technically saying I should be... God, my tongue. We are starting Chapter 32 today. Last time we left off, we had Diego stealing one of the corpse parts. He stole, I think it was like one of the eyes. And now our boy Gyro has the other set as well. He got an awesome buff. He got an incredible buff. The turbo, I don't know what the significance of the eyes being dubbed turbo means. Again, if that's a spoiler, like I say every stream, do not spoil me on major parts or major events of this read-through. If it's super, super minor stuff, I would still say keep it to yourself. But please respect that I am the first-time reader of this JoJo's part. Please. But I have no idea what the significance of his eye being dubbed as Turbo. But at the end of the day, you know what? This motherfucker can kick ass even more. I was very, very happy that now he essentially has a stando power. His abilities are already nuts. Like, we've talked about it at length. Like, by the end of Part 7, I am debating, because again, I've already mentioned that, for video content, that's, not streaming. I don't know if I will be publishing any real video content. However, for the spin, just how insane it has been already in 32 chapters, I might try, no guarantee, I might just do a whole wrap-up of just Part 7, not only with a stream, but maybe I might make a dedicated video on the actual spin itself, because it's such a interesting power set that Araki has created versus, like, if you go back to his previous works with Hamon, it even stands. It's just so different. It's so versatile. And at the moment, again, we're only 32 chapters in. It doesn't feel too broken. It doesn't feel like it has absolutely no limits. There are limits to what it can do. And that's why, honestly, he kind of did need a stand to mix with his spin. And again, I was very happy about that. But I might do a dedicated video after part 7, basically just analyzing Araki's very creative new power set, which is the spin. That's what my honest thoughts are right now. But again, no guarantees. What's going on, Mr. Zeal? How you doing today? I'm glad I get to see a couple regulars in the stream once more. My teacher said you can make the project on anything you want. Guess what I'm making the project on? It's not Jojo's. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Well, if it's on me, I'm flattered, but I think you might get a low grade if that's the case. Whatever your project is, wishing you the best. Yeah, the Scary Monsters arc was and will be my favorite out of this month. Really? This arc was the best that you liked about this one? Really? I mean, I liked it. I liked it because obviously we're diving into Diego's backstory, which we did last stream. It was, of course, as Dio coded as you can imagine. He has an abusive family relationship with his dad, who literally tried to kill him in infancy. His mom was a fucking G, as always. He has a disdain for society and lessers and wants to rise above his low station, which means anything and anyone that stands in his way is going to be eliminated. And now that he's obtained, this corpse power, which may or may not be Jesus, but it's pretty much sounding like it's going to be Jesus. Now that he has the means to achieve something greater than normal humans, we're getting our Dio once again. I don't know where his story arc's going to go. Like, I doubt, he's going to be in part 8. I doubt this, specifically, I doubt this Diego is going to be in part 8. I doubt he's going to be in part 9. When it comes to just Dio's iconography over the entire series, we'll see traces of Dio somehow, some way, just in part 8 and part 9. But this one in particular, I have no idea. Also, they mentioned that now with this corpse ability giving him a stand, it's like he has a stand in the spin. At least that's what Gyro said. Yeah. So Gyro says half of my steel ball, half of Dio's stand ability, which he took from the Scary Monsters chick. Guy. So I'm curious on what his abilities are going to be like in this form. I'm very curious if he can actually perform spin. If he can perform spin, then this is going to be a problem. That's his Hamon or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, so the Scary Monsters arc was good. It was good. I felt like it might have dragged at certain points just because of just getting away from the dinosaurs felt very repetitive. The actual stand user being the reveal at the end also kind of felt like okay. I don't know why we just didn't make Diego have this ability from the get-go. Also, no pun intended because of the lizards. Dinosaurs, really. It was interesting. It was very interesting. I don't know if I would say it's the best, but I liked it. I will honestly say, out of the arcs that we had so far, I actually still prefer the Oya Komovo arc. That was an impressive stand user who was a threat. His creativity was insane with his ability. And just the ingenuity and teamwork from Johnny and Gyro to defeat Oya Komova was... I don't want to say crazy again. I want to use new words. I can use new words. It was dynamic. I love it. I love it so much. So that arc to me, so far in part 7, is the best arc. By far. But this was good too. Let's see. Mr. Zeal. I wonder how the spin will look in the anime. That's a good question. I don't know, because if you go off of just paneling alone, there's so much that anime can just interpret what we see in so many other series of what is actually happening, especially for motion. Because how I am picturing the spin, it's it's almost like someone's using the force. So like they hold out an object on their hand, and then through that, it's almost like they're not engaging it with like another hand. It's almost like they're willing it to spin. But I am curious on how that's going to look and transition into the anime. And then also the sound effects of the steel ball. People low-key don't understand. Sound effects are very crucial for making a moment, an action, an ability sound amazing. If you don't believe me, go check out Berserk 2016 anime. That CG monstrosity not only looked terrible, it sounded atrocious. The over clanking of Guts' sword was you know what? Let me not get started on Berserk. Berserk would like be an entire rant. I can't do that right now. But yeah, I agree. I am very curious on how they're gonna do this in the anime. All right, let's get started. I've wasted time enough. So, chapter 22, JoJo's Part 7, Steel Ball Run. Right, we are at the very tail end of Stage 3. We moved, I feel, very quickly. Because Stage 2, I think they did say, was like the longest trek of the race. So that's why like all those arcs just felt super long. So we have Chapter 32. Chapter 32. Third stage goal, Cannon City. We have the announcer again. With the Rocky Mountains in the background, the distance to the goal has shrunken to 3 kilometers. Let's take a look at how far each of our racers have gotten. In the front of the caravan. Okay, hold on. All right. Anyway, so the announcer's announcing that in the front we have Poroko from Georgia, followed by the barefoot runner Sandman from Mongolia, from the Mongolian riding tribe, Dontha. Right, this guy. We haven't actually gotten a lot on his character stuff. We haven't gotten too much on him yet. But supposedly he's like a descendant of Genghis Khan. We have Gocho from Mexico. I assume it's no offense, but Japan, you know, how you identify certain cultures. And this is not Iraqi, it's more of a Japan thing when it comes to their mangaka. Some of their depictions on cultures are very on the nose, so the guy from Mexico, gee, I wonder of who this is in the front. Could that person be? I do wonder. So, we have him. We have Sandman, Polo Loco, Dalt Hat, Gotcha. We have Baba Yaga. Right. This guy's literally just John Wick. Baba Yaga from the Russian military. Okay, so this guy in the military suit. That's interesting. From Russia military. So he's going to be a stand user. Or at least he's going to be a threat. That's very interesting. Diego Brando, Gyro Zeppeli, Johnny Joestar. So they're in the back end of the pack. With some space in between Gyro Zeppeli, Johnny Joestar, who is currently ranked 3rd overall, and the English rider Diego Brando. Then we have in front of them, so again, we have them indicating who's who. Chapter 32, once again, 3rd stage, goal, Cannon City. Now it is Diego Brando who's acting bizarre. Title drop. Dio is ranked 1st overall by the end of the 2nd stage with 150 points. Sandman is 2nd overall with 140 points. Right, we have the entire listing of who they went over last time. So now, If you could only bet Sandman, Diego will take the lead. Very, very presumptuous of you, my guy. His biggest rival is Sandman with only 10 points ahead. From that point of view, sure. From that point of view. Hey, wait a minute. I just realized. Yo, Dio's face. So he also, very much like Gyro, has the same pattern work on his eye, but it's on the opposite side. And because you guys can't see it, hold on. No, I can't show it. No. Okay. But it says Dio on the cheek. And I think it also says Turbo. Yeah, it says Turbo on the eyes as well. So Turbo is very important. Why? How? No idea. But it is very, very important. So his says Turbo. I think Gyro's is just supposed to be like the Crusader cross, if I remember correctly. Hydrate. But for some reason, Dio is going after Gyro Zeppeli, ranked 6th place in 36th place, sticking right behind him. Yeah, you guys don't know. We had a whole character arc. It seems he's thinking that as long as he can beat Gyro Zeppeli, he may as well have won this stage. It seems that Dio is unconcerned of whether Sandman is far ahead. So, he's riding their coattails, Gyro, Gnosis, Dio, on that mountain. He comes to understand the stand ability. He is going to start something here, but will he actually attack us? No, Gyro. There's no way Dio would risk being disqualified in front of a large audience near the goal line with balloons watching. He's planning on defeating us in this stage without breaking any rules. Well, it depends on what his ability is. To him, moving past you is as good as moving past Sandman, which would lead him to sheer another victory. Essentially, Sandman is not a threat. It's his fighting intuition. You must be ready, Gyro. Dio is calculating, even from this distance, the breath rate of his horse and their pulse rate. Oh, Dio's doing some weird shit. So yeah, he absorbed scary monsters, dinosaur-fication, and maybe spin. That's what, again, Gyro says. So I'm curious on what that's actually going to culminate to. Their persistence, their stride length, that's what he's using with his new dinosaur ability. Dio is stealing our data from more perfectly than ever before. So he's using his instincts as a creature with his own writing intuition and his knowledge now being heightened because of his instincts. Interesting. So the breath, smell, pulse, magnifying what he can intake, then accumulating with the knowledge of once this happens, once their horse stops, they're going to then, dash ahead like he did in the first stage. Very interesting. Very interesting. Just like Hamon, it will be forgotten after this part. Why would you say that? No. I hope you're joking. I hope you're joking, Giorno. Don't say that. Come on. 2 for 2 for these powers? For me, for you, the last 20 chapters will be the best, or the True Man's World arc. Oh, yeah, for the arc stuff. The next chapter is True Man's World arc, by the way. You will love it. The True Man's World arc. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. There's a high chance you are descendant of Genghis Khan too. I don't know. Me too. Araki as well. I mean, yeah, I've heard all the stories. I know why people think that. Also, the English Protestant king, Henry, the 8th, because of all his salacious activities. There's a high probability a lot of people can actually tie their descendants back to him. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that in history. So, continuing down the race, we go down the stope. There is like a lake that's, I think, biting past the goal. So there's 2 routes. They can go around the lake through the forest, or they can go to the left, which is now up a huge cliffside area, which is going to be more constraining, but it's probably quicker. Now, right before the goal, we have Lake Cannon with a circumference of 3,900 kilometers. Let me explain the layout of our land. If the racers choose to go on the right path, they will be taken to the waterside route. It is flat. However, there is a fairly long length of 2,400 meters until they have reached the finish line. Choosing left means 700 meters shorter route of a 1,700 meter distance, but that roads on a cliffside and has many ups and downs. So, which of the routes will our competitors choose to go under? How will it affect the muscles of each individual horse traveling through the mountain field for 5 days? This is a new experience for everyone here, even their horses. They must choose wisely or take a gamble. I imagine from how the decisions have been, we're going to go the harder route. So, the path less taken, aka go up the mountainside. Go up the mountainside. Johnny asks, we have to go right, Gyro. Don't say left. After everything that we've been through, think of our horses. The key to victory will be much of giving our horses the rest they need. As expected, Sandman has leapt to the left side. Well, yeah, he knows the lay of the land probably better than anyone here. And with his peculiar movement, which we went over a couple streams back, we don't know if it is entirely with his stand ability. We saw in Chapter 1, it looks like he has a stand, but so far we haven't seen him use it, so we'll see. As expected of Sandman, he had chosen the left path. Oh, and Polo Loco is too far behind, chasing his coattail through the cliff. So, we also haven't seen Polo Loco in a while. Let's see what his stand ability is going to do. The ones choosing the right side are Daunt Han, followed by Baba Yaga and Gotcha, have all chose to switch their paths. Hey, Johnny, you're right. We'll rest the horses. We'll go this way. Look at the map here. The map of the lake. Do you see that it depicts the depth of the lake? It's only 2.2 meters at its deepest. Valkyrie can cross its length of only 450 meters super short. So he said, F those routes. The quickest way is straight. The straight and narrow. But he's saying his horse can, gallop through that. I feel like that's more tiring, no? Your horse now has to swim. Johnny, of course, is surprised. Dio, not too far behind, wants to get that Gyro Zeppeli booty. So he's going into the water as well. What's the plan, Johnny? What? You gotta be kidding me. And what a surprise turn of events. They have chosen Route 3. Diego Brando is following Gyro Zeppeli into the lake. But it may not be the wisest of choices. The water resistance will wear out your horses like nothing else. But Gyro's convinced that it's much easier for his horse to do that. And yet Dio, the genius jockey, has also chosen this route. The distance is, in fact, shorter by 450 meters. It may just be the fastest route. This route has just gotten a hell of a lot more interesting as a battle is ensuing with 3 routes of competitors. Fuck. If you're scared, don't come. That's what Gyro said. God damn it. So he goes in after him. Of course. You know this is nuts, Gyro. It's like a horse carrying another horse while crossing the waterway. The water resistance requires all of the muscles to use them. But remember, he did, in the first part of the race, use the spinning balls to actually increase the muscle tension of his horse to go faster. So why not do that? You might expend more energy, but they can then get across quicker because they have stronger leg muscles. At that point, our horses will be finished. Gyro looks back. That's why I'm slowing to a minimum. It won't put stress on their limbs. You must go at the exact speed to get ahead of the rest around the lake. I'm sure that's what Dio is also planning. So you have to go at a certain pace. Don't go too fast, but go fast enough that where you believe you can get to the other side before the other competitors turn around their corners. Fair enough. Hey, he's activating his turbo. He's activating his turbo. I'm going to get 100 points on this stage no matter what. You hope so, because you haven't come in first yet. Or else we'll be even further from victory. I came into this race to win. My fatherland is waiting for me. Johnny. Fine. Let's go back, Gyro. It's not too late. We can still make it to the shore and go to a different path. You can't defeat Dio. I don't want to say it out loud, but this is my prediction. You won't get first place this stage. Damn it, Johnny, aka Araki. Why are you saying that? Let him win. Let him win. Let him defy the impossible. Do the impossible. See the invisible. Row, row, row. Fight the power. Did we not learn anything from Gurren Lagann? There's a joke in Sandman's name, but it only works when it is written and spoken in Japanese. That sounds about right. The kanji and certain writing to them and the puns that they go off of, I've read and watched so many series. If I don't know Japanese, there will be certain things that go over my head. It is what it is. So I imagine there's a good joke. I imagine there is. So if you're a native Japanese speaker or you know Japanese, good for you. You can enjoy manga and anime to a much higher extent than someone like myself. One day I might, but who knows? You don't need to worry about it now, but if you don't get the joke about Sandman, just refer to the Japanese reading of it. Again, maybe at the end of the end of part 7, we can go over stuff like that. So Johnny looks at Gyro. Gyro looks back like, this isn't about Dio calculating our horses or their pulses or his dinosaur ability. It's not about your weak points. That's not what I'm talking about. It's, well, how do you say this? You should have been able to win the first stage and second stage easily based on technique and drive alone. You could have won. So Gyro's intrigued. What is it that you're trying to say, Johnny? Spit it out. If you're going to come up with and talk to me about something like that, it better be very clear. I'm just being clear as I am. You will lose to Dio. I can tell you can't beat Sandman either. I can tell from experience. You may be thinking that the reason that you lost first and second stages were because of troubles and accidents, but that's not it. There's a certain thing behind it all that caused your defeat. Is he saying that he's rigged? Is he rigged to lose, I wonder? Hold on. Hold on. I will be right back, chat. Give me one moment. Oh, hold on. There we go. There we go. Now we're back. So his instincts are saying he's going to lose. My instincts are saying he's going to probably lose, mainly because I think it's rigged. I think he's going to lose because someone's rigging it for him to lose. Let's see. Okay, message. Araki's writing has gotten a lot better. I imagine it has. I mean, no, there's no offense to his writing for the most part. In most of the series that I've read, there are obviously weaker parts for sure, but if it's gotten better, hey, I'm all for it. So I'm here for the ride. I will enjoy it all. So let's see. What does he conclude is his reason for losing? You've learned and inherit from your country and parents. You're running this race with technique and energy, and I understand that you're concerned for the situation back home, where you have an innocent boy who was sentenced to death. But those are all the things that are inherited. You are one who can continuously inherited. Dio is simply different. He stole everything from his horse's skills to his social status and even food itself. Ever since his birth, Dio has been a person who is only known to steal. That is his destiny. Dio is someone who is hungered. You are a successor. So that's interesting. In a way, it reminds me of Doflamingo's speech from One Piece in Marineford, where there are people who have privilege and people that don't have privilege. How they see the world, what they demand as right and wrong, how they go about, quote, justice, is completely different depending on their perspective of the world. But when they win, they can define what is then the new standard of how to achieve things. That's what that kind of reminds me of. Dio has only known loss and only has struggled to get to where he is now, to climb the ladder of society by any means necessary, while at the end of the day, Gyro is from a privileged family. He has kind of almost his entire path laid out for him, ready to go, and he's now going against his own family's wishes by having his own drive to do something more. So they're kind of very similar in the sense of they're driven, but they're anti-equitical to each other because of, one, Gyro's doing this because he feels that this is the right thing to do, whereas Dio believes he's owed this. He has had nothing, so therefore he must have everything. That's actually very interesting. I kind of like that. I kind of like that understanding of the differences between someone like Gyro and then someone like this Dio, aka Diego. Very cool. Very cool. I like that. Someone who's hungered, someone who is a successor. I'm not saying which one is considered good or bad. The difference will show in desperate moments of this race. The difference will steal your victory and eat you up. I'm going to save this panel. That's a good panel. That has a lot of weight to it. Johnny, so is it that you're trying to say I'm some kind of spoiled person by my parents? Am I a coward? Is that it? No. You can't win unless you're hungry. But not like Dio. You need to hunger in a much more noble way. I'm going back to the shore. Sorry, but I'm taking the right route. What did you say? So, he needs to have more than drive. He needs the idea of hunger. I'm curious on what the translation of hunger is supposed to mean in this case. Like, what is the original translated meaning? Because, again, this is not the official. That's interesting. So there's drive, there's inheritance and drive, but then there's hunger. That's very interesting. Gyro needs hunger to win. Something that he hasn't had that he can relate then to Dio. That's very interesting. What is this now? Dio has now sped up. It is to agitate Gyro, or is it because everything has already been planned out? It looks like he wants to reach the shoreline and take the head position all in one motion. The third way, he's slow, but surely collapsing the distance between him and Gyro. Gyro, you cannot win this unless you are hungry. Slowly, you can grow, ever slowly. You can be second or third of the stage. This race is still long. If you can grow slowly, then it will be someone like you, one of inheritance, who will win. So he's saying you have the drive to win, but that drive will blind you if you don't play for the long haul. Which I got the impression of in the first part of the race. That's what Gyro's character was. Like, he's in this for, being meticulously planning which route to go, using the spin only when necessary. Like, I've always gotten that opinion, but maybe because of what's been happening as of late, and because he's now lost 2 different stages, he might be getting a little too ahead of himself. But Johnny's saying, if you just wait, find the right opportunity, because we still have a lot of time in this race, someone like you who can find hunger for your reason to win will actually come on top instead of someone like Dio. It's very interesting. I need to definitely sit on this after we're done the stream, because that's a very, very interesting mindset. Part 9 might be the best. Wait a minute now. We already got people saying Part 9 is the best JoJo's? Already? Part 9 might be the best if it keeps its current pace and lack of punching ghost. Kira Yoshikage should have been in the race, blasting all shit and drooling over the corpse hand. That is true. I will say, with all of their references to like past characters in this new universe, I will definitely say I am shocked there isn't a Kira Yoshikage character. Mr. Zeal, I like how you think at the start that Gyro would be like the mentor for Johnny, but they are slowly both like learning things from each other. That is true. That is very true. You know what? I did get that impression. Like, if we go back to part 1, the Zeppeli for Jonathan was very much a friend, but he was essentially a teacher, a mentor to guide him, to mold him. That's what I thought we were going to get from this Zeppeli. No. It seems like, obviously, they're friends, but they are both learning from each other. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm going to be getting up for a minute. I do apologize. I'll be right back as soon as possible. BRB. Here's some music. All right. Again, I do apologize. I'll probably be getting up soon again. But yeah, so this this talk about part 9 already being the best part is very fascinating to me. Kuryoshikage, right, we already got to that. I like how you think about the part. Yeah, so I agree. I agree. All right. So, let's continue this. That's what I want to see. Johnny then says to Gyro, I want to see what I want what I want to learn from you. That's what I've followed. That's why I wanted to follow you from the very beginning of the Steel Ball Run race. So then Gyro has that moment, then changes his I think he's changing his route, maybe? And amazing, Gyro is going for it. He's going to accept Dio's challenge. Johnny, that fucker. He then sees Sandman pull loco. Shit. Because of all that weird stuff he now said, Valkyrie can sense that I'm simply agitated. It's throwing me off. Johnny doesn't understand his potential. He thinks we're just some idiots crossing a lake. But Valkyrie, you have a special skill waiting for when we land on the other side. That's why we need to be careful not to get distracted by Dio's movement while we are in this water. He believes in his horse. The horses are characters. They have their own functionality here. Gyro's horse pulse is currently at a resting rate of 198. After breathing twice, it takes a deep breath and shifts its body to the left. Yeah, he's doing that horse analytical thing where he's understanding how it moves through its reactive nature as a living creature. The horse continues to breathe, shifts to the left, like he said. Then I'll snake his neck. Neither Gyro nor his horse know this, but his horse will step on to land with its left foot, and accepting the length of the horse's stride, it will step on that branch in particularly with specifically 75 steps. Damn. So his enhanced calculability by being a dinosaur now, and then his intellect with his jockey mindset is just giving him like such precision on when to time things. It's insane, really. In about 300 meters from the goal, if indeed it will step on that branch particularly, then that's where the horse reaches its top speed. Its pulse will then skyrocket to a 263 meters per second. At that moment, the horse will become overcome with fatigue. So, although I'm taking a risk by crossing the lake as well so quickly, if I can stay ahead of Gyro at the point of him breaking the branch, there will be no way he can catch up to my horse. All right. That's a good plan. That's a good strategy. You very much have thought about that a lot, but will that actually be the case? Until then, all I have to do is stay ahead. Just until we reach the branch, I will stay ahead. Donhan, Gocho, and Baba Yaga are speeding up. They are going to turn the right-hand side. Sandman has cleared the cliff side and is heading straight towards the goal. It looks like Dio's finally back on land. Dio has taken his lead, and about 500 meters remain from the goal. And then we have the horse, I think, belching or, breathing. Not yet, Valkyrie. Don't get too excited. Save your energy until the very end. Polo Loco has cleared his cliffside as well. Do not run just yet. This lake is a vacation resort. You will think of it as the Caribbean beach. Johnny Joestar is closing in on Dothan as well. Not yet, just a little more. Rest a little more. And now Gyro too has finally made it onto the shore. And thus his left foot. He begins to accelerate and is now running at tremendous speed. Go, Valkyrie. Come on, girl. You got this. It's almost as if he was a hunting dog going after his prey. He's right on Dio's trail. Good lord, Gyro Zeppeli is beginning to throw the luggage off the horse. Oh, like some acceleration boost over here. But again, can he use the spin to make his horse go faster? He must be trying to lighten the horse's load. His blanket soaked in water, his wet leather bag, and his cantina, everything has been discarded. He steadily is increasing his speed as he discards one thing after another. He's even getting rid of his saddle. The only thing keeping him on his reins is just his sheer torso. All right, what's the plan, man? What's the plan? He's even tossing his clothes. Yo, we are going simple with this. He's thrown off his jacket and cape, even his trademark holsters. Dio, not swayed. In 3 more steps. 2, 1. So we're getting close to the branch. His left foot does, in fact, touch the branch, as Dio surmised. The branch is broken. All right. He's reached his top speed now, but I am still in the lead. But he cannot shorten his distance just yet. Gyro Zeppeli cannot catch up to take the lead from Dio. Valkyrie cannot go any faster. Stop saying stuff you don't know. Wait a minute. And now is slowing down with only 200 meters left for both of them. The strain from the lake has taken their toll, but Dio is still managing to take the lead. Falling behind, it looks like the fatigue will be sticking its toll onto Gyro. And now suddenly the gap is now widening, with Polo Loco has just passed Gyro. Now, the plan. Oh, he has to steal. This is what I've been saying. Steel ball time. So, he's looking at his horse. Valkyrie, obviously, has a lot of steam coming out. Gyro even's like, shit. Gyro Zeppeli is falling behind Daunt Hand and is coming up behind now of half of the horse's length. Yeah. What? Okay, I was wrong. Kind of. Sort of. A little bit. Wait a minute. He doesn't use the steel ball on him. He doesn't use the steel ball on his horse. He uses it on himself. Specifically, it's like he's targeting his cavity, his chest cavity, where his heart might be. Why? Why would he do that? Well, either way, he throws the spinning ball to his chest cavity. He's taking blood, damaging his body. The muscles and tendons are twisting as normal. So what's the plan? What's the plan? Wait a minute. Is he dry? Oh my god, dude, this fucking power. Is he drying himself out? Is he literally wringing? Is he wringing his entire body as if it was like a towel? So then by doing so, he's losing that water weight on top of everything else. Really now? That's interesting. How's this weight, Valkyrie? Is it better and lighter? They say that no fucking way. Wait a minute. Whoa. Is he getting rid of his body water? That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. They say 70% of our human body is completely made out of water. Please, show some guts, Valkyrie. We were called spoiled cowards a minute ago. Isn't that right? Show them how you are not a coward. The steel balls that I've inherited from my homeland, the steel balls are on our side. So he's not drying himself off. He's expunging the water. Therefore, he's going to be lighter. He's going to be skinny. He's essentially burning calories almost. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe this ability can do that. This ability is honestly very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Hey, welcome to stream, Cherry Ron. Yo, Cockyween here. Just wanted to say my friend in real life call me Johnny Gyro. Kyakuin out. Thank you. Thank you for your brave message. You've done me a great service by saying that. I hope you are in a better place with all the cherries you can lick. Gyro Zeppeli is sweating buckets. That's not sweating anymore. He's just actually he's wait, that's actually just almost gallons of water. Where the fuck is it coming from? Gyro is sweating buckets. His sweat is running alongside him like the Colorado River, truly. Here he comes. Here he comes. With 80 meters left, Gyro Zeppeli has fallen behind, and yet it seems as if he was to accelerate even faster. He finally is now taking the lead from Dio, and a steel ball falls out. What? Bacana! That shouldn't have been. I'm at my top speed. He's at his. That was the limit. And yet somehow he's found a way to accelerate. Never say the impossible, baby. There is no impossible. Do the impossible. See the invisible. Row, row, fight the power. So, Dio, what's your plan? Oh, what? He still has one of the rocks he's eaten? What? Gastriel. Puh. He spits out a rock. I think his horse is going to land on it. Oh, he spits out a rock. His horse gallops on it and then fires it back at his horse like a bullet. Okay, that is not what I was thinking. Valkyrie is wobbling. She's losing her balance. Damn. Yo, that was a bitch move, Dio. That was a bitch move. But it's Dio. It's Dio. Gyro Zeppeli is taking his tumble. 30 meters remain from the goal. 10 meters. Nah, he's not going to get first. No. I don't even have to turn the page just yet. I can already tell. So, once again, Gyro does not get the first, of course. Yo, let my boy win. Let my boy win. And then Diego is going to get second. But Johnny chose wisely. He chose wisely. He went on the right path. Literally, the right path. And he's going to get first place. Where's Sandman? What the fuck? Sandman, you were like doing great. What the fuck happened? What the hell happened? Where were you? Goal! And just like that, Johnny Joe Star. What a turn of events. The order is now Johnny Joestar, Diego Brando, Gyro Zeppeli, followed by Polo Loco, running with Sandman not far behind his dot hand, Baba Yaga, Match the Knife, and then Gocho, who fell behind. Where's Mountain Tim? There was an incident right before the goal line where Diego Brando had stepped. You saw that? Get the hell out of here. You saw at least some of that? There was an incident where Diego Brando stepped on a small rock, which happened. Oh, that's bullshit. Wait, so you're telling me Gyro got a whole ass penalty in the first stage, but oh, wait, so happenly Diego's horse lands on a pebble and then completely shatters Gyro's horse's leg. It's bad luck for Gyro, apparently. That's some bullshit. That's some actual horse shit right there. Which so happened to hit Gyro's horse. During that time, the two racers lost their balance due to this incident. And so, Johnny Joestar has now taken his lead. Valkyrie, tired. Dio, sweating. It was only by chance that Dio stepped on that rock. You fucking liars. How did you even see the rock? You're literally in balloons. How are you seeing anything? There is no proof that this was intentional. I fucking hate you. I hate you so much. Therefore, Diego Brando has not been disqualified. Yo, the universe is just out against Gyro. This is so fucked up. Johnny's like, proves my suspicion. So, Gyro, again, sweated massive buckets. Just water pouring out of his... He's so skinny. It's like he used Saman Keegan. The reason for my defeat was simple. Wasn't because of an accident, but something that looms behind me. It's like you said. You were right, Johnny. It may be exactly as you told me. I need hunger. I need more than Dio. And even more than you, Johnny. You're trying to find the corpse of the saint during the race. And that's what you want more than anything else. I mean, goddamn, like you have goal. You have a goal. You're driven. You want to save a kid who's going to get executed. And the only way to do that is to win this race, which represents your nation's pride. Like, goddamn, that's not enough? That's not enough? You're hungering for it. You want it too, no matter what. Maybe I should try and follow in your example. Maybe seriously searching for the corpses is exactly what I need for my growth as well. I will say that early comment about them learning from each other is very true. This is very interesting. Johnny and Gyro are one and the same, and I like that. That's very cool. Very cool. All right, so we have the leaderboard now. At this point, the fourth stage will begin. Johnny Joestar is the one who conquered the dead heat battle just now. And an hour ago, Hot Pants had already passed through the finish line to take for what? An hour ago? Wait, who's Hot Pants? What? Who is this guy? Who the hell is this guy? An hour? An hour? Who? All right, we're going to need some explanation. He crossed the finish line by an hour. First place, Hot Pants. Third stage time record, 5 days, 9 hours, 51 minutes, and 41 seconds. Johnny Joestar, 5 days, 11 hours, 4 minutes, 21 seconds. By 2 hours, he beat Johnny. Where the fuck was this guy? He will receive 100 points, adding to his total 50 to his 100, 155. His placement in the overall standing is now third. Johnny won second place. Again, we went over that. He receives 50 points. On top of its 80 points, he's now at 130 points, thus making him fourth place overall. I think he actually went down a place now. Diego Brando won third place today, neck and neck with Gyro Zeppeli. He receives 40. Gyro receives 35. Dio has already 150, plus 40, 190, which still makes him in the first place. Gyro now has 71 overall points, 6th place. Polo Loco, 2.5 hours. Well, I'm sorry, hours. 2.5 horse length, 30 points. Making it overall, he has 83 points. 5th place overall. Sandman, 1 horse lengths, 25 points. 165 points overall, 2nd place. Dot Hand, 1 horse lengths, 20 points. 41 points overall, 7th place. Baba Yaga, 5 horse lengths, 15 points, 30 points overall. His placement is unknown. Mac the Knife, 6 horse lengths behind, 13 points received, 14 points overall, unknown for his placement. Gocho, 2 horse lengths, 12 points, 17 points overall, unknown, and someone else got cut off. Okay. Who the hell is Hot Pants? We need to figure out who these guys are. Therefore, the placement for the third stage are listed on the chart right here. Hot Pants will receive 100 points and a 1 hour time head start. Johnny, surprise. Dio, surprise. Gyro, surprise. What the hell? Already? You mean to tell me someone passed the finish line already? Oh, who? Okay. This design is... Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. So this is Hot Pants. Okay. Okay. It's interesting. The design feels German, like the hat. It makes me think German. So, I wonder if they're a Stan user. Oh, how could I tell? You know, it could be anything really. I am. Giorno. Zam. Giorno again. Yeah. Hot pants. Yo, hot pants? Okay. All right. I see you. I see you. That's the end of chapter 32. All right. I'm going to post the link in the chat. That way everyone knows. Interesting chapter. So Johnny was right, number one, on his estimation. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry again. I will be right back. Again, I do apologize for the interruptions. All right, I'm back. We should be fine now. But yeah, so Johnny was right about his reasoning. It seems that he just has a natural mark against him, and it could be because he's not hungered enough to want to win, which is an interesting reasoning on why he didn't win the first round. John, where do you read the Steel Ball Run? So, I read it off of Manga Dex. I have the link right there. You can use that. Another cool arc with a cool objective and majestic arc. I, Journal, have a dream. Yes, yes, he does. Welcome, everyone, to the stream, by the way, who are new. If you are not subscribed already, please do. We have a lot of streams in the future. We have games. We have more read-through series coming along. And we'll have other projects that I do want to get to eventually. So, please, it will go a long way to support me and grow our community. But yeah, so Johnny was right. He lost because he didn't hunger, which I do find surprising. He lost because he didn't have the drive. Very fascinating. Now, chapter 33 on Manga Dex. So we have chapter 33, The True Man's World, part 1. So this is what I think someone else said in the stream. So I think it was Giorno. So, True Man's World. I'm fine with arcs, by the way, being told, like, hey, this is what the arc's called. As long as it has, again, no major spoilers. Everyone who's new to the stream now, VOD watchers, no spoilers, please. So, chapter 33, True Man's World, part 1. So, we see a cow carcass with a brand in it hung from a tree. The fourth stage, I'm going to save this. The fourth stage, the small tomb in the wide, wide field. Participants, 1,918. Third stage, dropouts, 551. So just in the third stage alone, we lost 500. So we're getting exponentially smaller, as predicted. So we're going to leave from Canyon City. Here, I'll bring this up for you guys. I'll bring this up into a new tab. There we go. So we have Canyon City, Colorado. So we're going to have like a rest town area. I don't know how to say that. Cyrus. Then we have Dodge City, Kansas State, Hutchinson. Then we're going to go through Riverside into Kansas City and the Mississippi River. Kansas City to Canyon City to Kansas City. That's very funny. Approximate distance is 1,250 kilometers. Fastest estimated arrival is 21 days. Okay, very cool. Very cool. So, not too bad of a thing. It looks like it's just going to be outside of the mountain area. Very flat, open area. 11th day of the fourth stage, 650 kilometers to Kansas City. Hey, look out, Gyro. It's him. He's coming this way. Who's coming this way? What the hell does he want? Is anybody even watching him or with him? He seems to be a lone wolf. He's currently got 155 points and is ranked 3rd. He's an American. His age and real name are unknown, as well as other information about him. But he's on a good horse. He's also no hillbilly, judging by the way he carries himself. What should we do? Talk to him? No, just ignore him. Are they talking about Hot Pants? Our new interesting player? It is, in fact, Hot Pants. This character design is... I don't know why. It's very eye-opening. It's grabbing my attention, and I can't understand why. I can't understand why it's grabbing my attention, but it is. It is. So, Hot Pants, this very pink dressed, almost like they have like a fur on their shoulder. The hat is very militaristic, like German. but it's not yet because technically speaking, we're not there yet in the time period. Okay. Very interesting. Very cool. Very cool. Are you going to be a friend or foe? So they have a lasso doing some Mountain Tim shit. So they throw 2 lassos onto a tree branch. Johnny and Gyro know this. Good day to you both. Let's skip the chit-chat and get straight to the point. I will now... Why? Why? We just met. What do you mean? I'm going to hang both of you. But you don't have to do that. Yo, why is everyone so obsessed with hanging in this part? I will now hang you both from this tree. And Johnny and Gyro. I beg your pardon? You ate my cow, didn't you? Oh, that was their cow? So back in the first page, that was their cow. So it's probably Diego. It's probably Dio. He's a fucking lizardman now. He's eating corpses, but they don't know that. You ate my cow, didn't you? It was a cow that I had personally paid for in advance to be grazed on this course. The penalty of cow theft, after all, is to be hanged. So, put those ropes around... What? Come on. Swift. Hop 2, put those on your necks. What? You want me to hang myself? You're out of your mind. All right, so this person's weird. Is to be hanged. Put those ropes around your neck. That is the law in this place. There's no need for a trial. I would like a trial. I'm innocent. Oh, I just realized he has the same brand. So the brand HP Hot Pants. Oh, I got that now. I'm smart. I have an IQ. And it has an arrow signature on it too. Something makes you go, He has an arrow insignia on his brand. Fascinating. Johnny thinks to himself, what the fuck is this guy saying? Oh, that brand. Gyro, I wouldn't touch that. There's an owner for this cattle. Look at it closely, Johnny. The coyotes have already gotten to most of it. I'm just going to take about 600 grams before it's all gone. Damn. Again, was it coyotes or was it Diego? Gyro. Hoy, hang on now. Hold on. We didn't mean to break any laws of this country, okay? You know, we just... Oh, no. This fucker's already in action. This motherfucker is gone. No. There will be no words today. You will die by my hand. He? I think Hot Pants... I don't know. Okay, guys. I get what you mean. And maybe it's going to be revealed soon. But hang on. You say, oh, it's clearly a she. Do I have to bring up Scary Monster? I said she when I first saw them. Hold on. Where are you? Where are you? Give me an image. I mean, come on. And then they say, nah, he. What the fuck? Like, I'm trying not to judge. Look at this. Like, what am I? It's clearly a he. No, it's not. But again, if it's a she, it's a she. Fair enough. After Scary Monster, I cannot tell. For this part. Don't spoil it for him. Yeah, if it is a spoiler, please, Giorno, you know the rules, and so do I. Don't spoil. But okay, let's say it is a she. She leaps into battle and is swift. She is very quick and is about to grab Gyro's throat. But then, of course, Gyro's quicker. He's quicker on the draw. Gets the spinning ball going. What the fuck did she just do? Is that like some perfume hair can? They shake it up, and then they spray like this liquid. They spray like this liquid. I don't know what that is. Gum? Rubber? Oh, to stop the momentum, maybe? But then again, that would be kind of. No. This thing continues to spin no matter what. Like, we have not seen anything that has halted the spin outside of its own energy lacking. And that's why you have certain instances with I almost said Giorno. Gyro has to throw it to another spin object of his own, or him and Johnny have to like frequency each other with their spin to boost one another. We've never seen anything stop the momentum of a spinning ball. I doubt this thing could stop it. But nonetheless, it's like this weird liquid substance that's wrapping around the ball and his hand. What is this? It's still spinning. What is this guy? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Did his finger just meld? What is... Also, they said guy. Let that be known. Did his finger become putty? It's like... Oh, Gyro, not again, man. Gyro, why does this keep happening to Gyro? His body parts are constantly falling off in this part. This guy, Hot Pants, he's a stand user. Wow. How could you tell? They just were so... They were so espionage and so reluctant on showing their true nature. How could you tell that this person was a stand user? Consider Hot Pants key for now. It'll get annoying for you. Oh, yeah. It's already annoying. It's already annoying. So, Johnny, quickly, does a spirit gun motion over here. Spirit! But then, nope. Hot Pants grabs Gyro's arm, and it's like deflated. Ew, what is this ability? So, Johnny tries to pull some fast maneuver. Nope, not fast enough. He gets sprayed, whatever the hell this is, all over his face. What is happening? My left arm. It's shrinking. And then, oh, God, that's horrific. Johnny's face, like, there's no eyeballs. It's just all smeared. Ew. What is this power? This power is gross. This power is gross. She, them spray Gyro now in the face. This is flesh from my right arm. He's taking the flesh from my arm. What? Wait a minute. What? What are they doing? They're taking flesh? Like, she's turning... Like, does she have to touch someone and then it goes through her to the can? What is his ability? She's using his matter to then reshape it into a liquid. Oh, that's gross. That's so gross. And he's spraying the flesh onto me. My breath. The flesh is merging, and I won't be able to breathe. So he's doing some weird body construction horror shit. Oh, that's lovely. Turbo. Oh, turbo time. Yeah, turbo. That's right. He can see out of it. So turbo continues to spin. Eyeballs activated. It sees through, because again, I think it has like some weird sonic X-ray shit. Sees the bone structure of Hot Pants. Collides. Goes for the spine. Nice. Yo, knock them back. Okay, wait a minute. I will say, now that we're seeing more, poses. Okay, all right. Now I'm, yeah. Now I'm starting to see why people are saying they are female. If not, damn, this femboy is crazy. This femboy is crazy. So, Hot Pants gets jolted, drops whatever the hell this thing is. Johnny, now, shoot. I've locked both of their arms in place. He cannot move a single limb, but it will only last 2 seconds. Hurry. They're like, damn. Tries to reach their weapon. You must hurry and shoot. I've distanced myself from them. My breathing is going numb, so I won't be able to do anything. Oh my god, his face is like... It's like Clayman from Batman. Listen, there was a bullet wound on the cow. It was already dead. It wasn't us. We don't carry guns anyway because we don't need them. So they pick up their weapon. Johnny shoots. Can he actually aim while being blind? I wonder. Goes into the ground. And the wound on its flesh from a large caliber, it doesn't match what my hole can do. Check it yourself. So they're saying, hey, look, we don't have the means to kill like that cow was. So they stop for a second. For fuck's sakes, just shoot him, Johnny. I can't even scratch this shit. Ew. Oh, it's so gross. Stop. Araki. You are nasty, man. He can't scratch his face because he doesn't know what he's scratching. Ew. That's... Oh, no. All right, so Hot Pants regains composure. I think the ability is reverting. So Hot Pants deactivates, I think. Okay. So then his hand, their stuff, back to normal. Then, kind of like a gun, she twirls it and then holsters it. Fair enough. Very true. Huh. What an odd pair. But you did eat that meat, you know. You ate my cow. So I'm not going to apologize for what I did. Again, fair enough. Jeez, you really are a cocky bastard. Those coyotes are the ones that ate most of it. But the flesh foam spray, what is... whatever. Shoot my cow is going to get... Whoever shot my cow is going to get hanged. Wait, just hold on a second. Where did you acquire your stand ability? Could it be that you traversed the Arizona desert? During the second stage, did you ever cross the Devil's Palm? She looks back, inquisitive. Not that I'm really interested in this, but are there others like you? Well, we don't know. Not really, though. And then she just leaves. Okay, so she's going to be a returning character. Will they be on our side, or are they going to have Mr. President help them? Hey, Johnny, I would have shot him, by the way. He could have been trying to trick us. What if he is a liar? We could have been toast, but it doesn't seem like Hot Pants knows anything about the corpse. He doesn't seem to be an enemy at this moment. Keywords. So I'm not going to chalk him up as a terrorist or from your government. Yeah, maybe. But one thing's for sure. I hate that guy's guts. Damn that Hot Pants. There's no other way around this. I realized, thanks to him, when I was checking his spine with the spin scan. So that's what we're calling his X-ray vision. The spin scan. So Turbo, is that on all of the body parts? Does Johnny have Turbo on his arm? I don't think so. So do they have the spine piece? I remember that was one of the objects. In Latin, Turbo... Oh, here we go. I've been wondering, what does Turbo mean? Hold on. In Latin, Turbo can be explained as cyclone. But there's no such word as turbo with a I think a suffix on top of the O on our route or anywhere on this map. Constellation of Turbo, Mount Turbo, Turbo Rock, Tree of Turbo. There doesn't seem to be any name that we can associate with it, and I couldn't figure out why Turbo is in first place. But then it occurred to me that maybe the meaning of the word turbo isn't always clear. Through each of these characters, maybe it's showing us locations. Okay. So his eye, almost kind of like a projection, beams out onto a map. Fascinating. The designs inside the letters aren't decoration, they're numbers. Numbers made up of ones and it's... What the fuck? Binary? Are you telling me binary was made during the time... Listen, I'm not an expert on this stuff. Binary. That was made during the time of Jesus? Jesus? Hey, Zeus was a computer guy? Really? Really now? Consider hot pants annex. I don't know what that means. But welcome to the stream, Leo Joestar. Welcome to the stream. No spoilers. No spoilers. Binary. This is a binary system. Numbers made up of ones and zeros, which means we have to use the binary system. Was binary around at this time? Again, this is stuff I'm not familiar with. If we fix this into a decimal system, the 1 corresponds to 1 and 2. Wait, hold on. This is over my head, so I gotta take this one step at a time. If we take this as a decimal system, the 1 can be corresponded to 1 and 2 to 10, right? 3 equals 11. 4 equals 100. 5 equals 101. And 6 is 110. What? Okay, I don't know binary, so sure. Whatever that means. Okay, go right ahead. Give me a pen. Let us calculate. Oh my god. What is this? This part is insane on how they're trying to decode things. I'm like watching the Da Vinci Code. So, in T, there's a dash. I guess that's supposed to be 100,111, thus meaning 39. Sure. Then we have 110, 110, which is 6, as they explained. Okay. 11000, 24. I guess it starts this way for B. 1011110. I imagine that's how it starts. 94. 110, which is 6. Are these coordinates? Oh, and then the suffix is 101,000, which is 40. Look it up on your map. I will read it off. The 1 at the beginning means horizontal line in Latin. North, 39, 6, 24. B means next is west, 94, 40, 60. 90, 40, 60. So these are longitudes and latitudes. Okay, so I was kind of right. Where does that number point to? Johnny's surprised. Johnny, talk to me. It's Kansas City. Kansas City. Wow, so exactly on the map. Exactly as the race foretold. It's our finish line. The 4th stage, it's going to be really close. Well, looks like it matches with the route that we've been riding on. And that's the location of our next corpse part that we must get. But if it's possible for an old saint to... But it would be... But is it possible... Excuse me. Is it possible for an old saint to even know about longitude and latitude. Would he know about binary? Fuck longitude and latitude. Binary. Are you serious? Binary. Come on now. I will definitely say we are fudging some logistics here. Very much so. Gyro responds with, calmly, numbers have a consistent quality for them. It could be something like a prophecy. Really? Dio. Will he realize the same thing with his left eye? Probably. Unless he's a lazy idiot. Nope. But that's probably not the case. We should probably anticipate that he is going to come to a similar conclusion as us. But the terrorist shouldn't know. Either way, our goal is the same. We must finish first place. Then it's Kansas City, the next corpse part and a part of our adventure. And thus they continue to travel on through this little shack, this little area. Demon J69. The binary system was created in 1689. Okay. So these guys would know. That's fine. That's fine. Saint Joseph in the Roman Empire, I don't think would know binary. I'm just saying. You know? Like, let's just... I'm giving it to Araki. He wants to make a cool story. But still, though, like, how... Like, because the map is most likely made by Joseph, as they said before. The Saint Joseph. From biblical and Abrahamic faith. So if that's the case, you're then trying to tell me someone from the middle of the Roman Empire made a binary map code with longitude and latitude, which even Johnny himself is like, hold on, how would he even know about longitude and latitude? Unless Joseph had a stand ability that, like, he could, like, see the future and absorb knowledge into him of current mathematical achievements of modern times. Unless that's his ability, I don't know how the hell that he was able to make this map. I really don't know. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. But sure, he knows binary. Why not? Hydrate. Somehow knows binary. Okay. So they pass through a cottage shack. Of course, the shack, menacing. Gyro looks up and questions. Hey, this house. Johnny. Wait a second, Gyro. This place. Didn't we pass this place before? No. It's not one of these abilities, is it? No fucking way. Oh, are we doing this story beat and power? They're in a constant fluctuation. They can't escape until they figure out who's doing this. Oh, jeez. Oh no, not this power. It's fine, but I feel like it's overused. We keep getting reset in like a fixed dimensional location. Let's see how they do this. So Gyro looks over. Horses around here, they're all built the same way. I'm sorry, horses. Houses. They're all built the same way. Hey, but look over there, Gyro. It's Hot Pants' cattle. It's the meat. We're back to the meat once more. Hey, this is bad. We just went around the road and came to the same location. And then Gyro, wait. Whoa. Where did we go wrong? We've lost 20 minutes? Shit, that Hot Pants guy went to the right when we went to the left. And we followed. We were going the opposite directions. That guy is a plague. I can't believe this. This is what I get for eating just 60 grams of meat. I swear, that guy is stealing all of my luck. But we know the location is Kansas City, thanks to him, right? Johnny, are you on his side or something? That was his scheme. He went to the right. He went to the right on purpose to trick us all. That is our correct destination. Nah, you're just fucked. We're going back straight through the route on this road through the orchard, excuse me. Turn left and the road should take us out. Okay, turn left again and now finally right. Nope, they're back. They're back. Guess who's back? Back again. It's in a different location this time, but they're still back nonetheless. And of course, they're freaking out like, "Wait. Whoa. What kind of groundhog shenanigan is this? You gotta be kidding me. What the hell? It's the same cow. It's the same damn piece of meat. Why are we here again? Maybe we didn't go on the right path. Come on, let's go to a different road. Maybe there are even smaller paths through the orchard. And if we happen to go through those without realizing, we're going to come back right around. No, that's impossible. We only turned 3 corners. Our hoof marks are still here. Let's follow the tracks backwards and find the right way. Shit, another 20 minutes we just lost. That's 40 in total. We've wasted 40 minutes of one single travel day. Dio is going to get away from us if we don't think. Yo, menacing. Oh no, Nani. What is going on? They are just in a fucking loop. It's this kind of shit again. What the hell is going on? You gotta be kidding me. We've just turned once on this road. What is happening? Are you two lost too? How many times have you traveled through here? Hot Pants is lost, so it's not Hot Pants. It's someone else. Huh? Turn back. Okay, stop right there. You don't come any closer to us. I'm warning you. So Hot Pants pulls out a compass. I've lost nearly an hour in here. No matter which direction I choose to go down, it's the same no matter what. The plums grown here is this orchard containing a lot of iron. That could be a reason my compass doesn't necessarily point to the right direction. That's interesting. Is that true? Can that happen? That's interesting. That's peculiar. Hey, Hot Pants. Don't come any closer. We're thinking that you could be tricking us. This is the 4th time I've come back here. Look at our tracks. They pass through here 4 times, don't they? Why? I'm the one that wants to know, okay? So, what's that to us? Just get lost already. We're never even going to trust you no matter what. You got that? Then I'll be the one to trust you. You two aren't bad people, at least from what I can tell. If you were already here to kill me, you would have done so. She thinks. Gyro's like, shit, damn it. What was that supposed to mean, Johnny? What was he talking about? I guess he's saying that since we're both lost, we could work together to find the right way. I said it before, but it's my opinion that he is not an enemy. Fair enough. Just tell him to eat tell him to eat shit, Johnny. Tell him to eat shit. Just tell him yourself. That's funny. That's funny. I'll keep that. I will keep that for later. I'm going to snip it. Just tell him to eat shit, Johnny. Do it. Tell that son of a bitch. Why does he like that insult so much? He says it whenever he can. Or like he encourages Johnny to say it whenever he can. Hey, eat shit, asshole. Fall off your horse. Aren't you looking for the same path? Let's just cooperate until we find the main road. So let's say that we don't trust you. What's in it for us to cooperate with you, huh? I'll let you have some quality food if you just work together. So they pull out a bag. It's like a meat sandwich. Yummy. Whoa, Gyro! Oh, this is what he eats every day. It's a roast beef sandwich. Roast beef. Yes, sir. Heck yeah. Holy crap. It's got onions and eggs. The onions lost me. I'm not an onions fan. There's no poison. Now, look. That house there. Looks like there's someone inside of it. You can tell it's worn out, but it's inhabited. Oh, the chimney smoke. Good catch. So someone's in there. Come on, let's go ask whoever lives in there for directions out of this orchard. We'll just be stuck in here and make no progress unless we go. Oh, no. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe it's not him, but the Mexican guy, Guacho. Shit! Here we go again. Huh, it's that son of a bitch, the same guy from earlier. Eh? You guys? Are you guys lost too? Hey. That's Gacho. He finished 10th place on the 3rd stage. Oh, that son of a bitch did it again. Always at the curtain by the doors. Always by the damn curtain. So someone is in there. We need to go investigate. Let's go, team. Come on now. I've asked him over and over again how to get out of this damn orchard. Each time, this is what he says. You'll find your way out after you kill me. Oh no, we got a weirdo. That's it. I can't stand it anymore. I'll give him what that bastard wants. So he pulls out his iron. He's like, yeah, you want to die? I will give you the request that you're looking for. Oi, get your ass out here, you damn liar. I'll shoot you dead just as you wished. Come on now, I got no time for this. So, Kern opens a hand. What? Oh, no. How can you tell it's an enemy stand user? They'll look like anyone else. They just blend right in. I mean, goodness gracious. Like, you know. He's just an average Joe. Your average American citizen of this time period has a deaf skull, goatee, soul patch, Fu Manchu mustache. I don't know what those little marks on his chin are. Has gray, white hair. Very fashionable, too, for some guy living in Kansas City. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. All right. So, I think we met our stand user. Let's see what they can do. He steps out of the cottage, has a newspaper next to his iron. Gacho hesitates. He, I think, like, bows real quick. Our main three stand back. Now then, I humbly suggest that we begin. I will say, it's kind of ridiculous, but I do like his skull soul patch. That is kind of cool. So he puts down the newspaper. Don't you fuck with me. If you want to be killed so badly, I'll do it. This is your last chance. I will tell me the real path out of here so I don't have to do this. Listen, I'm no liar. But if you want to kill me, that I don't mind. There's only one correct path through this brush. If you want to get out of here, you must kill me. That is the path that it is to be taken. A decision that must be made eventually. So, his stand ability requires us to kill him. Okay. Alright. So, I don't know why, but okay. So, Gancho, hesitating. Hot Pants, thinking. Johnny, Jaro. Is that what I think it is? Wait, Johnny. I don't really understand the situation. Let's not make too much of a move yet. So, this dude just... We gonna do this? Gacho. Your hands! Show me your hands are shaking! Oh, yeah, you're right. Perhaps because it's fear. That would be correct. It is possible that in the excitement strain of my body could cause it to freeze against my own will. You see, the decision must be made. Allow me to speak of something equally important. That gun on your hip is an 1873 Colt. With this much distance between us, our bullets will most likely not be able to reach their target. I mean, It's not a big distance. They should be able to reach. Whether or not you're a good marksman, I guess, would be more of the question. I need you to take 5 more steps in front of me. Although I'm in your range, the distance will cause your bullets to land approximately 10 centimeters to the right. So whenever a fucking opponent, whenever a character in general, in JoJo's, is busting out the mathematics of distance and probability, that's how you know it's already fucked. That's how you already know you're in the middle of a stand battle. It will take you 5 more steps to accurately hit me. Your chances of hitting me at the moment are limited without 5 steps behind. So then Gancho thinks to himself, so what will it be then? Are you going to lie there and say you will shoot me? You two, this is looking very serious. It's your decision at the end of the day. You should choose to quit. But in the end, you would be a liar. Not to me. I can't stand this any longer. So he's gonna bust out his iron. Him as well. We're going for a fucking Mexican standoff here, baby. An old-time shootout. Gancho charges in, stupidly. Knocks back the iron. He gets his gun off first, off the enemy. He was right, though. He was 10 centimeters off. He hit him in the shoulder. Got a lamppost. Gyro, look. Everyone's paying attention. Glass is shattering. The mysterious man draws his gun. And then our boy over here, and then just rapid fires, unleashes lead. So his bullets, I think, are missing. Yeah, they're missing. So he's just too excited. He's just fucking shooting and spraying, but not paying attention. Then this guy, calm, collected. He reminds me of like the Olympic. He reminds me of the past Summer Olympics guy who was just like a casual, just like I came in a t-shirt and was like, one shot through the gut, and he's dead. So we have us a real darn tootin' gunslinger. So he took the shot knowing that it would still land, but it wasn't a fatal shot as he surmised. He got his gun off, and then he killed him with one shot, and it looked like without any real effort, too. So this guy's good. He's very, very good. He's a pro at killing people. Hot pants, shocked. And of course, our boy Gancho, spewing blood. No way. 5 steps. The shots are accurate for that distance, but the power is weak. The resistance of my muscles and chest bone slow. The resistance of the muscles and my chest bone slow down the bullet. What are you, a spin user? What the fuck? How does that work? And although it reached the heart, it didn't destroy it completely. The bullet got your heart? It looks like it's in your clavicle. I don't know if it would have gotten your heart. Or is he talking about him? One more step. Like I said. You terrible. So hot. It's out there. And then he's just dying. He's dying. And then mysterious guy. Draw. Hey, stop. Okay. And then, nah, too late, Gyro. Too late. Bing. Dead. Right through the heart, and he was too late. You can't love a dead man. So, the bullet pierces him again, completely just shatters his, like, chest cavity. Smoke. He takes off his gloves, but, like, he's, like, biting down on them. Holsters his gun. And then he bows again. Arigato. Thank you very much. And then goes, what the fuck? Okay. This guy's going to be weird. So you have to duel him. You have to duel him to escape. So all three witness this. Bloody hell. Just turned British for a second. Bloody hell. Who is this guy? What is he doing in this house? A racer just got murdered. Gonshu, what's going on? Gyro thinks, is this a stand user? But which part? Murder. None of that was against the law. You know we really don't give a shit. If you want to get involved right now, you better think of a plan. He's probably the one who will kill your cow. Now, come on, Johnny. We can't stay here forever. Let's get out of here. So they're not even going to try and fight him. That's where the chapter ends. All right, chapter 33. Okay, I will be right back. We'll go for a little bit longer, but probably it's either this chapter or the next chapter will end it. Let me see. How long is this chapter? 55? Okay. We'll go for another 2 more chapters. So this and 1 more chapter. Be right back. BRB. Stay tight. All right. No more interruptions now. Okay. So they're not going to even try and fight this guy. I'm shocked. I am very, very shocked at that. All right. So let me see. Yosh Gaming, your next line is, welcome to my stream, Yosha Gaming. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yes, you got me. Exactly. Nani? What? You got me. I still have to record the sound alerts a lot better, but yes. Welcome to the gaming. Oh my God, my tongue today. Welcome to the stream. Yes, welcome indeed. All right, let's go into the next chapter. So after this, we'll do probably maybe 1 more chapter. We'll do 1 more chapter today. Short and abrupt, I know. I do apologize, but things have been going on today. So let's see. Steel Wall Run, chapter 34. Very nice cover page. The True Man's World, Part 2. Dead or Alive. Very cowboy-esque. Finally. Finally. So, we have Hot Pants looking back at the house. Menacing, menacing, menacing. So Hot Pants is still not going to give up on this. Yo, Hot Pants, at this point, it's useless to trace our footprints. We've been passing the same place over and over. Our prints are jumbled together. The compass isn't doing shit either. Okay, so Johnny is placing a marker on a tree to know the direction. Every time we make a turn, we're going to leave a mark on a tree. We're at where we are getting lost in the orchard. We're going to make more careful precision after we go straight through this path. This is in front of the house. We go left at the corner, and then we take the next left. So Johnny marks his trees. Okay. And then finally a right. So they continue to follow their path, following the map, and yet they're still back. So they see the house, and they're like, damn it, Johnny, we're going to try this one more time. This time we're definitely getting out of here. We just need to follow the markers on the tree. We've already gotten lost 2 hours. Johnny, where the hell is the mark? I already found it. It's this tree here, the mark on this tree. But I don't understand what is happening. I have no idea what could this mean. When we made this turn, this was the only tree I marked. This is the only tree that I had made a marking on. And yet there's more markings. Oh, whoa. So I think the entire area, I think he's controlling the entire area. Like, it's not like a time loop necessarily, but like the entire area is his domain or some shit. His domain expansion. Hey, Johnny, what the hell's happening? I told you to only mark one tree. And that's what I did. I'm telling you, I did that. Besides, you saw me marking the tree. Then what is happening? Why are there other marks here? I don't know what is happening. What is this place? Also, this symbol, this mark, it's all my handwriting. I made all these marks. How could I have done that when I only made 4 or 5 different places? And all of them point in different directions. So our enemy is the man in that house. A stand attack. That must be what it is. Am I right? We've been attacked by it for several hours. I don't know what his motive could be. Why did that guy have to shoot Goncho? If he's an enemy, then why the hell would he want us to get lost? Then what do we do? Then what do you propose that we do, Gyro Zeppeli? Do you want to continue roaming throughout here any longer? How many rounds are you planning to make? If you want to, fine. I'm not going to waste any more time. That man told Gonchu, you cannot leave until you kill me. Did he not? Unless you kill me, was it? What does that have to do with anything? Well, let's go back and have him explain. And then, if we're convinced that he's our enemy, we will take him out. 3 against 1 would be a good plan to me, doesn't it? I thought I told you I don't trust you. Listen, Goncha was killed. This is no time to be talking about fairness. We should do what we can with the most minimum risk. If we're going to kill him, all 3 of us have to work together on this. And then Johnny, listen, Gyro, if this keeps happening, we are going to lose the sun, and we have to avoid that at all costs. I don't know where Dio can be at this very moment, but he'll get a full day's ahead of us if we waste any more time. Dio will get to Kansas before us. Anything but that must happen. Don't let him get to that city first. I don't want him to get that next corpse part. No, it doesn't matter who gets it. We wouldn't want the terrorist either. So come on, Gyro. It's the same for you, right? We have to overcome our situation by taking the least possible risk. Remember, you hunger, hunger, hunger. Listen, once we know for sure he's our enemy, we can ambush him. I'll take care of that. You two just talk to him, okay? While you do that, I'll take his back and finish him off 3 against 1. Are you okay with that? You're going to take his back? You can really do that, huh? He's not a sleeping cat, you know. So they then demonstrate their spray can thing. The flesh, like, malleates into the air. And then her hand, so she's also using her own mass as a conduit. Lovely. So her hand shrinks to brittle, throws the can so that it continues to go, and then it goes back inside the can and is now on the rooftop. And her hand is now reformed. It's like a weird liquid version of Mountain Tim, like how he uses his lasso. In a weird way, sticky fingers, too. Literal sticky fingers here. See? What? Cream starter. My hand will get behind him. Now go talk with him, get this over with, and let's leave. Is that her stand name? Cream starter? That's... Ew. So, I assume that's our fella. He's digging the hole. He's burying Gancho. So they both stare at him. They notice the hands getting in place. Say, who are you? You're going to talk to us about your objectives here. Why did you kill that guy? So, looks back. Poses. Does he see Hot Pants? Hot Pants, you're really not being, discreet. Huh. If we are to converse, I would like to do it one at a time. Would one of you kindly move back to where the other gentleman was standing? Yo, listen up. Whatever you're trying to pull isn't gonna work. I don't care, alright? Just answer my goddamn questions. If we were to engage into a shootout, of course, would you not be able to defeat me? The gentleman on the left stands a chance. So you could kindly stand back. The one I'll be conversing with is the man on the left. So they want to talk to Hot Pants. No one else. Both of them shocked. Hot Pants thinking, this is for your own good. Why is he being like so rule driven here? It's like, listen, these are the terms. You have to follow them. Why? What happens if they don't? This is for your own good. Please step back. Would you like me to talk to you a bit more? The gentleman on your left has a dark determination. He wouldn't hesitate to kill me if the situation called for it, but you are not the same. That is your nature. So again, I ask, move aside, for that is my reason. Interesting. You're trying to figure out all the countermeasurements lest I attack. That is what has been ingrained into you. You see, on a level of skill, no doubt you are very talented. But mere self-defense will not be enough to defend against me. Passive observers are not needed here. What does that mean? What is your ability? Like, his word is law and his actions are truth. Like, you can't deny that or some shit. It's almost like Golden Win experience. Like, no matter what, this will happen or won't happen. So, Gyro, here's that. Johnny, both reaching for their weapons. Hot Pants, steps. Gyro gets a steel ball off, ricochets it forward. Instantly, dude, that's in one panel change from the page. He goes from he flings the steel ball and then immediately bang, bang, bang in his torso. That's what? This guy is quick. He really is a gunslinger. But Gyro got him too. He got him. He got him too, so it's a fair trade. Gyro locks in the steel ball. Huh? Huh? Shut the fuck up. No. Wait. Are you... We're not doing this again, right? No. Is this Killer Queen bites the dust? Is he resetting time? I was like, okay, maybe this is some like dimensional warp, like that you're going around in circles. Is he resetting time like he was Kira Yoshikage? And Killer Queen bites the dust. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. I don't care. I'm pulling it up. I might get in trouble, but I don't care. Hold on. Like for real. I did it. I got it off one last time. Is this Kira? Is this our Kira Yoshikage? Well, we've already gotten an explosion guy. So, would he really do another Kira reference? Would he really want to do another person similar to him? It's like you took Kira's abilities and said, here's his best one, which is bites the dust, arguably so. And then here's his other bomb abilities, but give it to two different people. What is this guy doing? I might be presuming here that he actually is going back in time, or he's resetting time. But it looks like that. What else is it supposed to be? He throws the steel ball. It hits his shoulder. It goes through his shoulder, but then almost like it's being rewound again. It returns back to him, and then Gyro, like, huh? Like, he doesn't know how he got into that position. What? What just... They were my steel balls. They won't hit my target? But I'm confident I did hit his heart. Then Johnny, what do you want from us? Are you a terrorist? Are you linked with the government? Oh, I do apologize for the delay, but allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ringo Rodigan. Okay. Ringo Rodigan. I'm a stand user. I've developed my abilities 3 years ago in that desert. You can call me Mandum. Please recognize it as such. Recognize. Okay. Ringo Rodo and his ability, Mandum. What does that mean? So you see, only not seconds. No, in JoJo's, that's how you know. When they start talking about seconds, fuck. Only 6 seconds. Not a second more. Not a second less. For precisely 6 seconds, I can rewind time. Oh no, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. And he's not the final villain. Oh my god. Really? A time stand ability is not the final villain. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. To be fair, Poochie, but for 6 seconds, I can rewind time, which in JoJo's means, hey, I'm strong as fuck. He has the power to rewind time for 6 seconds. That is my ability. So we see a number 60 and 5. And then we have this weird leathered gimp suit, I don't know, stand envelop his body with these tendrils attached to him. So is he rewinding everything, or is he rewinding things that interact with him? For precisely 6 seconds, I can rewind time. No second more, no second less. Mandem. That's his stand name. I can't believe it. We have another time stand. We have another time stand after everything. And he's not the final villain. Okay, so he probably is working with the president. So this guy can rewind time for 6 seconds, and he's not the final villain. He's probably working with the president. So what does that mean about the president's ability? Because you know he has a stand ability. He does. He does. I can almost wager money. I'd be shocked if he didn't. So what's his stand ability? How do you defy someone who can go back 6 seconds? Which, again, seems not like a lot. But as veterans of JoJo's, we know the truth. We know Dio. We know Kira Yoshikage. We know King Crimson Diavolo. We understand these time abilities are nasty. They are disgusting stands to have. So now you're telling me a henchman has a time ability and he's not the final villain. Hell, he's probably not even his strongest dude. All right. Part 7, I see you. I'm not giving you the title just yet of best part, but I see you. So the final villain, Mr. President, he's going to be nuts. He's going to be nuts. I don't know what his ability is going to be, but it's going to be crazy. While you were on horses, all I had to do was rewind time only for 6 seconds, yet you had never even noticed the subtle differences, but still retained the memory of having traveled. So it's not a complete do-over. He's taking himself, I imagine, and those he targets back in time. So that's a little different than Kira. Because Kira isn't aware. He has inclinations, but he's not fully aware until the very end. But he can actually transport other people with him. Okay, this guy, what was his name again? Ringo is going to be a problem. While you were on your horses, all I had to do was rewind time for only 6 seconds. You didn't even realize the subtle nudity, but still retain the memory of having traveled the whole way. That's why instead of turning on the intended route, you turned somewhere in front of it. And since you couldn't tell the scenery apart, the trees would have no effect. So we see the intended route was to go straight and then later take a left. But then as they reach that distance, they are then subsequently taken back, knowing that they did travel. Now they have to go here with the memory that they think they're over there, but then they turn. So because they don't know where they're located, because they're in a forest, they can get lost easier. So if this was in like a public setting, made like a empty setting, maybe this ability could be handled a lot better. My best guess. Wow. Okay. This guy is a problem. Instead of the tree that you intended to mark, you have been completely marking trees in the spots that I turned back 6 seconds and thus confusing yourself. Wow. Okay. So they're marking every different direction that he's So how is he moving them, though? How is he moving them? Like, their memories are traveling, But are their physical bodies traveling? I guess is their ability. I'm going to say it's the former. Their memories are traveling with them back in time. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's like Mayuri's drug from Bleach that he gives to like the zombified Captain Hitsugaya, where he gives him like a drug that activates the limbic system in like his hippocampus, where the memory is stored, and he believes every single time that he commits an action, it does happen. But if it does anything in his mind to actually believe that he could fatally kill Mayuri Kurotsuchi, he's then transfixed back to the moment before he does anything. So it's almost like his mind is sped up to the point of he is believing he's making these actions, but in actuality, his body hasn't done shit. Hold on, let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Yeah. This shit right here. Where's the dialogue? Where's the dialogue? Because it reminds me of that. Because that's what I think he's doing. He's not physically traveling them back in time. He's taking their memory, their brain capacity. Here we go. I think I found it. So, he says, I believe on this page here, and I gave you the power to see the past. Every time you cross a certain point of the battle, you return to a moment in the past. That point is what would kill me. In other words, if you do not kill me, your future will continue on forever. If you do kill me, your future ceases at that very moment. Troubling, is it not? If you do not intend to defeat your enemy, you will not be able to move forward. If you do, you will move backwards. However, the imperfection of this drug is that it only works on the brain's hippocampus, which controls short-term memory. But because of that, its users cannot remember how many times they've actually returned to the past. And when the journey reaches past, I believe it was, over 10 times, their body function starts to shut down. So it's almost like a bastardized version of what Mayuri's drugs do. So I wonder, is there a limit to how he can do that? So he can go back in time for 6 seconds, or at least their memory is going back in time for 6 seconds because they don't know where they're going. But is there a cooldown rate? Like, okay, after one use, there's a 3-second delay. For those 3 seconds, he cannot turn back time, or he cannot revert our memories to a different point in time. This is really cool. This is really, really cool. So basically, only rewinds time, but the people's minds don't rewind as well. Yeah, you're taking their mind in a constant fixed state back in time, but not their physical bodies. It also reminds me of like the Izanagi from Naruto, where it's in a constant state. It's honestly, I don't know if he's actually, it makes it feel like he's not actually traveling time. It's almost like he's messing with their mind. But yeah, this is cool. I like this. I wanted to see where we were going with this kind of scenario of this groundhog effect. I like this. This is really cool. Of course, with time stuff, Araki usually does it pretty well. Hydrate. And this is to repeat as long as I left more than 6 seconds worth of time between my rewinding of time, I could continuously keep on turning the clocks back. So 6 seconds, he needs 6 seconds for a cooldown period. Okay, so within you turning back time, so now that you know how his ability works, when your mind goes back to a different point in time, that sounds so weird. When your mind goes back, you have to now instinctively be aware he has a 6-second cooldown. So now you have to like almost instantly prepare something. You have to like set a trap for him. You have to like think of where you were 6 seconds ago to place a trap down because you know you're going back there and then do something against him is what I think they're going to do. And that is why you will never be able to escape this orchard. Nah, want to bet? Let's go. Let's do it right now. What's your objective here? Why are you doing this, getting us lost? Well, you see, I want you to attempt to kill me. It's only a fair duel. Will you allow me to grow as a human being? I am devoid of pestilence, a murder attempt to with the darkness of intentions. Oh, cry me a river. Cry me a river. I don't believe that. It will rise me towards sacred heights. I am yet incapable as a human. These are things that I must overcome. Divinity is a pursuit, and that is why I have not hidden anything from you. My ability is my objective. I have no reason to lie to you. This guy gives me Poochie vibes. He just is so prosperous on like his actions about how it is intended for life for me to do this and why we must engage in this. I don't know. It gives me Poochie vibes. So that is why I humbly request your cooperation. So what will you do? Your choice is clear. Is this guy telling the truth? Is this also some sort of joke? He can't be sane. This is the true man's world. Do you want to condemn it to backwards? This world that we live in, it seems as if our very values are leaning heavily towards one of spoiled indifference. Hey, I quit. Let's go, Johnny Gyro. Now, Hot Pants has a plan. He's obviously crazy. If we keep going on slowly, we'll definitely be able to make it out of here without making mistakes. I'm not putting up with this shit anymore. Don't indulge him any further. Then Ringo notices. Yeah! Gotcha. Fuck you. Hot Pants. Okay, Hot Pants. So their skin liquid thing, like this is oh my god, the dude from My Hero, or not My Hero, JJK. Forget his name, but you know who I'm talking about. Using this weird molting skin ability, just whooring, cuts off his arm. And then infuses into his arm. So what's the plan? Alright, Johnny Gyro. I leave the rest to you two. Don't let him pick up the gun with his left hand. Do it now. Ringo, distressed. Johnny aims. He goes for his gun. Hurry, you mustn't let him reach the gun. Pops off his shots. And just before they reach him, he stares at a watch. Rewinds the watch. And then, of course, the classic. So we're now in some weird time-space bubble. And then back in time. What? I'm not putting up with this shit anymore. Don't indulge him any further. Wait, what? So wait a minute. Wait a minute. So from my analysis, I figured all of their minds are going back in time. But it seems like that's not necessarily the case. Because Hot Pants is saying the exact same thing. And then, only then, afterwards, does it, like, catch up with them. They're like, wait, oh crap, we went back. It's like Dormammu. It's like they need, like, a second to, like, calibrate themselves in their mind to realize, oh crap, we're back again. It's like, it is kind of like the deja vu. It's like a deja vu effect. Okay, that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard to keep up with. So, you're now re-catching up to what you were once doing 6 seconds ago. What And of course, he dodges. Can't touch this. So the attack fails. What? That was just impossible. How can he? My spray definitely got him. Once again, 6 seconds. I can rewind 6 seconds in time. It was only fair. And I have already explained this to you. It is all fairness. I merely twist the knob on the wristwatch the correct. So he needs his watch. That's where his stand is really activating from. Okay. So we have to destroy the watch. We have to destroy the watch. That is the trigger for my ability, Mandem. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to ask this no more. What do you choose? You will never be able to escape unless you kill me. Again, like Mayuri said. So he shoots the arm, and it's still connected to them. So, of course, they just feel a bullet go into their arm. Ugh. Yo, ooh, that's a good panel of Johnny. Hold on. What the fuck? That's a nice panel of Johnny. I don't know why. That looks really, really good. That looks really, really good. Look at that shit. Yo, Johnny's locked in. He's locked in. You heard Hot Pants. Prepare to die. Okay. All right. What you got, Johnny? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Johnny, Ringo, face off. He pulls up his 2 fingers. Is about to shoot. Ringo prepares the same. They barrage each other. Ringo. He is getting shot through his shoulder, his torso, and his left hand. Johnny through his head. What the? So Johnny looks like he died. But is it like he has to do something that brings Johnny back to life, I wonder? So Johnny may have just taken a hit for everyone else to land a shot on him. This guy pivots over to then take out Hot Pants with their stand activated. Hot Pants gets shot in the heart, and they're too late. So she's down. God damn it, no way! Gyro gets off his horse, his high horse. Damn it, Johnny! And then picks up the steel ball. Is about to do something, fires it off, and then he shoots 3 more rounds. So wait, how many rounds does he have? How many rounds does he have? Let me see his gun. So he shoots 1 shot at Johnny. That's 1. And then he shoots, I think he shoots 2 more times, also at Johnny. They miss. So that's 3. 1 time at Hot Pants, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4, 5, 6. 7 bullets. So he shot 7 bullets. So I think we also have to pay attention to how many times he shoots. So he throws the steel ball. Gyro gets hit in his stomach. But he takes off his left ear and destroys a large section of the house. Nice. Everyone is falling to the ground except Ringo. So Ringo is either going to have to deal with his wounds or he's going to have to go back in time. As I thought, you, Gyro Zeppeli, you are a mere conformist. You threw those weapons even when you were out of range. You threw them at me out of range for losing your friends. Truly disgusting. Disgusting. You will never be able to kill me with something like that. Oh, maybe this goes back into the hunger thing they were mentioning. Johnny. I still have 1 shot left in the revolver. So, 8. He has an 8-shot round. but I'm only inclined to kill those who desire me to kill them. With that all-encompassing dark intention, there is no need for me to waste my time in finishing you off. Get out. I will release you from the orchard. Really? Really? He said, just go. You're not worth it. You're a bitch. Ugh. My objective is my training. Become a human worthy of being useful to this world. And to the man who valued my stand ability, the man who sent me here, I am indebted to, of course. The typical fealty zealot to the real final villain. Yeah, of course. For you see, the corpse part that Johnny Joestar is in line with is the left arm. I take it from him in return to that man. I thank you. And he bows. God damn it. So, shit is not looking good. Ah! He's frustrated. He pulls back the steel ball, or it comes back to him slowly. That guy, that bastard. Did he do it on purpose, or was it coincidence? The gun was an 1874 Colt firing range. Was the distance the steel ball rolled, which is a step further than Johnny, which means Johnny's alive. His brain is oh my, what? How the hell did you figure that out? His brain is still intact. The bullet should have stopped by lodging into the skull cavity. Again, very nice artwork on Gyro's face. Very cool. Very cool. So he's still alive. Okay. How long is this chapter? Let me see. That's the end of that chapter. 45 pages. All right. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. One more chapter. So that was the end of chapter... What chapter are we on? Hold on. That was the end of chapter 34. We're going to do chapter 35, and we're going to call it a stream. I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. Either watching now or VOD. Hey, VOD gang. So this is interesting. Okay, I see why people would say I would like this arc. This arc is not what I thought. I did not think we would get a time user this early. Okay. That also sets up that the final villain, his ability is probably not going to be a time ability. I imagine. Hot Pants. Stand name. Cream Starter. Can turn their flesh into a cream-like substance that can be used as a spray. Then, when in contact with someone else's body, the other person's flesh will become drained as well. Terrifying ability. I hate it. Kansas City. Chapter 35. True Man's World Part 3. Very cool. I like that. When Ringo Rodigan was young, Ringo's father, who was a farmer, was drafted and sent to war. The Crimean War? The Crimean War, right? Or is it Civil War? And for reasons unknown, he escaped from the front lines. Immediately after he was found, he was imprisoned and eventually died of disease. Oh, that's sad. The Rodigan family was now fatherless due to their extreme poverty and their newfound brand of traitors. I see. So they are now looked down on. Ringo's mother and his two sisters were forced to leave and travel across the country. From birth, Ringo had fragile skin, and even the slightest things could give him cuts, causing him to bleed. And yet he seems durable now. None of the doctors that Ringo was taken to had any reason for this strange condition. There were times when Ringo could scrape his elbow in bed while sleeping, and if he were to cut the inside of his mouth, he would sometimes be unable to breathe. So he has a very fragile immune system. It's like Kimimaro. Oh my god, excuse me. He often fell ill and was never able to go to school.
And one night, when at 10 years old, Ringo had awoken, he saw a oh, please, no. Araki, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing, Araki? Every part has to have something like this, apparently. He saw a large man clad in military garb looming over him, illuminated in the dim light. The man gave off a strange scent. I don't like this. I don't like this. He gave off a strange scent, almost like a vape cow was eating a raw potato that he had in his right hand. I really am perturbed of how he's eating that potato. You just see his jagged teeth and tongue, like he's licking the potato too. Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Please no. The man choked Ringo with his free hand and uttered these words. Don't make a ruckus now. And here I was disappointed that this house didn't have shit. I've long forgotten skin as beautiful as this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this so much. So he killed his family. He killed his family on some Tanjiro shit. Okay. Family dead. That's nice. That's nice. Blood on a knife. No. I'm not showing this panel. No. We're not doing some gut shit here. No Donovan, please. Why do we have to have a Donovan scenario in JoJo's like this? Again. So, the individual is assaulting this kid. Nice. Caressing with their tongue. Can someone please kill this guy? Oh, it gets worse. Oh, great. Oh, thank you. That's just what we needed. We needed this to get worse. So they are disrobing. My, so beautiful. So fucking beautiful. 1,000,000 times more beautiful than I thought. Oh, this is foul. This is foul. So he's about to proceed with the grapening. His gun is gone. Huh? What? This is so berserk. What the fuck? So the kid. He gets a nosebleed too. Aw, oh, this kid. Man. Fuck this. This is terrible. Oi. What do you think you're doing? Why don't you come on down there, slugger? That's dangerous. The kid is too overly stimulated, and now he's getting a fucking nosebleed. Oh my god. And this cross-eyed vermin just... You managed to take that from me. That's pretty amazing. But you don't get it, do you? That's something only a bad boy would do. Don't take that thing so lightly now. Can you please put your pants back on? Fuck me, man. Why? Why do I have to have this again in JoJo's? Oh my god. Cough. Oh no, your nose is bleeding. It's bleeding pretty bad. Are you all right? It's some sort of disease, like a lot of blood. Oh. Listen, if you shoot that, think about the amount of shock you're gonna get. You're gonna bleed like hell. Enough so that you're going to just grow up. You'll never grow up to be strong then, yeah? Plus, I'm not mad yet, but you're gonna make me mad. I hate this dialogue because it's so real. It's so real. It's so visceral. I hate it. Come on now. If you shoot, I'll be incredibly pissed off. I won't let you off easily. Before I kill you, I'll cut off your mom and sister's arm and I'll make you feed it to yourself and then to the pigs. Okay. All right. But I'm a man who used to be in the army, you see. You're a good boy, aren't you? You don't have the guts to shoot me. So why don't we just put down the gun? I'll be gentle. So just put down the gun. Oh, God, you're just making this worse. I'll raise you like a son. So just put down the gun under the bed, okay? I don't like this. Can we please go back to the skin molding stand that was melting people's faces off, please? Please? I was more comfortable with that. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Cough, cough. Mm. Cough, cough. The gun slowly loosening. The guy. It's like that one fucking Sonic meme. Just. But it's so foul. So foul. Gun is dropped. He bum rushes the kid. And the gun. Ugh. Kid picks it back up. Like, nah, gotcha. And then guy tries to choke the kid out. But I think he gets shot in the mouth. Oh, yeah, he does. He's like, oh, damn it. And then one more time, click. In the back of his head. Yeah, that guy needs to be taken out. That guy needs to be taken out. And now his parents are dead. His sisters are dead. He was almost defiled by the same person. And he's now orphaned. Great. In the Wild West, mind you. So there's really no hope out here. The boy's nosebleed had already stopped. There was a newfound power in his eyes, and his skin had become flushed. He could see the light, the path of light that he was taken to. He breathed through his nose. It filled his chest. It was like he was breathing for the first time. The air was crisp and fresh. After that, ever since then, Ringo Rodigan never suffered from sudden cuts or difficult breathing again, really. By him killing a person, his body just attuned. A fair duel served to eliminate uncertainty within. That was a fair duel, apparently. Okay. The wall that he had to suppress was that he called a true man's world. That was what he believed. That was the path that he could pursue. That is the true man's world. Like, the savagery and the disgust in desire, is that what he means? And then when we are close to death, we find our true man's world. Okay, I'm not too sure I get that, but I'll have to think about that. That's also very fascinating. Not what I thought his backstory would be, but fascinating. So we're back to the present timeline. Gyro's trying to get up. You can't be heading back towards the cabin, are you, son? To save Johnny Joestar. So he's having a visage of his dad. What? If you go, you'll lose it. Gyro, you don't have to go to that cabin. Dad. Father. This should be something that you realized by now. You can't win. What are your motives for going to that cabin? You're being sentimental. Oh, fuck you, Dad. Yo. You can't live a life of being cold and like, callous. Sentimentality of wanting to save your friend. Remember, that sentiment eats away at your heart and creates vulnerability. Sentimentality will always be the downfall of this family and of the art of the steel ball. I think you're diluting. I think he's diluting numbness with confidence. I think confidence is the key to the steel balls, but his family treats it as, no, you must be cold. You must be numb to sensation of life. I don't think that's true. I mean, obviously, I don't think that's true because we're seeing Gyro right now prove it wrong. I'm telling you, don't go. Victory is all but irrelevant. Like, his eyes just have no life to them when he says all this. He's just a void. The steel balls are for the king's sake. It is not an ability used for combat. Potato, tomato, who cares? Yo, let him serve his nation in his own way. Now, leave the orchard in silence. This is an order. You are the eldest son of the Zeppeli family. And I have told you not, that criminals may be a boy, or he may even be innocent, but one must not feel sentiment about it. You must immediately remove yourself from this race. No. Whatever this weird Obi-Wan Kenobi shit is, no. Gyro's not going to do that. If I may, Father. Sentimentalism. That's not what it is. Plus, that bastard, he thinks I'm a conformist. Fuck that. Big-headed asshole talking big as if he is. I just want to understand. Does Marco have to be executed? What the hell is the identity of the corpse that Johnny pursues? My path to understanding is the ultimate priority in all of this. Or else I will never be able to move forward to nowhere, not even the path to the future. I won't be able to pursue it. So, that is why I joined the race. I can see it. I'm beginning to understand all of it, Father. I'm getting the sensation of victory. He hungers. Let's go. Come on, Gyro. Batter up. Ring. Throws the steel ball into the cabin. Whoa, what the fuck? Did he get an actual... Whoa. First of all, Ura, as he says. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold all phones. Every phone needs to be hold right now. Did a stand? Like, his ball is a transformer. It, like, clicks and collect in, like, from a Rubik's Cube, a Rubik's Sphere, and then, like, an actual stand appears. He's getting an actual real stand. Oh, let's go. It's like Koichi. He's getting, like, an act system. This is Act 2 or whatever. His stand's evolving. Oh, I'm saving this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a lot to say from this read-through. Woo! Let's go. So when he throws the steel ball, again, some weird green emerald-like stand appears for a brief second. The ball continues to roll against the wood. He sees through it. Again, some weird echolocation spin detection scan. He sees Johnny. He sees a map of Kansas City. X marks the spot. He has the map that they deciphered. So, he's definitely still alive. I can tell Johnny is. He captured the map of Kansas City. He knows where the corpse part is going to be located. But Ringo wrote again, starting now, neither of us are backing down. In a world like this, in a world that is like chess, the first one to make a bad move will lose, no matter what we both believe in, no matter how hard a fight is. So take this, ora! Get your ass out here, my dude. Yo, batter up. You gonna get sniped. Let's go. I'm excited now. Let's go, baby. Ringo, what's going on, bud? What's going on? Yeah, get the watch out. Get the watch out. Twing! Yep, 6 seconds. So, the steel ball is still on the house. He's back to further from the house. Well, still here. Your actions are meaningless to me. I've already expressed it all to you. I can rewind 6 seconds in time. I can do this as much as I wish. I can do this as much as I wish. Oh man, that's really is broken. Understand that my employer will most likely tell me to dispose of you as well. But doing so is worth nothing. I will let you leave the orchard. Now go alone. Return to your race. Do whatever you wish. Gyro just walks off in a huff. Yeah, no, might just be me, but I'm getting the feeling you're looking down on me. Oh, fuck. You said you fiddled with that wristwatch to turn back time. Isn't that correct? So let me know that I threw the steel ball to check your body. To tell you, to be fair, my steel ball has an ability scan found an old wound in your collarbone. In my next attack, I'm going to aim for your collarbone. He is just saying, listen, all's fair, right? I'm going to tell you straight up, get ready. And the impact to that specific old wound will most definitely paralyze your left side. Clever. I don't think you're going to be able to turn that knob on your wristwatch if you have a paralyzed left arm. So, what's the plan going to be? You're going to tank it? You're going to dodge? What's the plan? What's the plan, Ringo? You're not just your left arm, but your left leg, and even your left eyelid will droop. You won't even be able to speak. Even if you wanted to, there is no redo, no more 6 seconds back in time. Everything that is paralyzed will also stop around your heart, which is also on the left of your body. So essentially, left side is the weakness. Get him. Get him. Gyro knocks down the door. Let's go. Just fucking standoff. No holds bar, no run, no trick. We're here. A real Mexican standoff. Holsters at the ready. And from this distance, neither of us are going to miss their shot. So what now? We can't back down. It doesn't matter what we want anymore. Now, does it? Both recognize. Ringo, first to shoot. And then Gyro follows up. Gyro gets him in his left collarbone area. But he, in turn, shoots Gyro in like this upper cavity area. Damn. Oh, these fucking quick shots are nasty. Ooh, and he got him in the neck, too. Oh, shit. Ringo's upper shoulder is just getting destroyed. But now, like he said, it should be paralyzed. Heart pulsates. My heart, this guy. He was right. Oh, my left arm. So he's trying to fucking wobble it. A draw. Gyro Zeppeli. Damn. My 6 seconds are going to pass if I don't do something. So he flings his gun. And he's going to use the gun to, like, reactivate the 6 seconds. Oh, my God. He shoots. The knob spins, goes back, rewinds. I thought as much. I figured that you would turn back time after 6 seconds. So what now? One more time? One more go? Interesting, Gyro Zeppeli. Your eyes have taken on a bit of a glow, but you are still merely a conformist. That's not for you to decide. Neither of us can back down now. Oh, this is heat, baby. This is heat. So they're just unleashing upon each other a torrent of blows. So once again, both land their shots off. He gets paralyzed. Gyro gets shot. Both land on the ground. Damn it. This is the second shot. It will decide it all. As he tries, Gyro sees that he's bleeding profusely. He knows. Oh, he got a wood. Oh, my. Damn. So he got a piece of wood inside of his wrist. And then it goes into the shoulder. So now it's like jammed in there. So now he'll probably still try to do the same trick before, but okay, nice. A sharp wood? How did you, with your left arm, Ringo Religan, you, with that left arm, guarded your collarbone. You wanted to finish me off with a second shot. And because of that defensive stance, your attack didn't hit my vitals, and instead, it hit my shoulder. The end would be when you fired your next shot. He passes down. Damn. A sharp wood, huh? The piece of wood that were falling from the ceiling. You remembered where they were from. Wow. So, like I said, you need to know what happened 6 seconds ago when you go back so that way you can set up a trap. I called it. I fucking called it. He set up a trap. So he broke those wood pieces intentionally the first go around. 6 seconds go back, wood pieces fall. He does his thing again, but specifically aims at that wood piece this time around so it can do extra damage. Amazing. You remembered where they were falling from the first 6 seconds, and then you used your steel ball to launch them at me. That's pretty admirable, Gyro Zeppeli. One shot. I was one move behind. Yeah, if you hadn't been guarding yourself with one arm, you would have definitely hit my vitals. Someone as capable as you. But that would have brought the match to a duel. Again, another 6 seconds would have rewounded. It would have gone on. The duel would have never. So he knew that Gyro and I guess also Ringo knew the way that they were positioned. It's like a Dormammu thing. They are constantly in this fluctuation. Both of them would have gotten the one up on each other. So he, in turn, Ringo speaking, had to initiate an action that would have broken the loop. That way, he believed he could still win, but he didn't realize by doing so, Gyro already thought of that and then placed that trap with the wood. Wow. That is some, 5D chess playing IQ move right there. That's really insane. It would have gone on. The duel would have never ended. Though it seems as if those 6 seconds were already up to begin with. Stop it. Don't try anything funny. There's no more second shot for you anymore. Put that gun back on the floor. I'm satisfied there's no reason for me to finish you off. That's why you are conformist. You gotta find the path of light. The shining path. The one that must be tread. These are social values and also a true man's value. They used to be synonyms in the past, but currently the two are not necessarily one and the same. Social values and a true man's values. Is he saying that the world and society are being corrupted versus what are true virtues that we should be following, I wonder? The man and society are completely different on their ideals. Man versus society. I like that. But the true road to victory requires embracing a true man's value, and you should be able to see it now. Continue your race and find out for yourself the path of light. That is what I will be praying for you. And thus I thank you one last time. But of course, he's on a mission. Click, click. Click, click. Gyro. Ready for another round. Fire. Fire on both sides. I welcome you to a true man's world. As he dies, Gyro leans over him. The balls continue to spin. The sunshine illuminates the cabin. Looks like you still have a pulse, Johnny. You and me both. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. And that is the end of chapter 35, which I assume is the end of this arc. Okay. All right. I'm going to save this panel. That was really good. There was a lot of symbolic things there. It was a very tricky fight. I like it. I see why people were very adamant that this was going to be a good arc for me to read. That was, wow. First of all, I do feel bad for this guy. He clearly had a shit life. Him and Dio could have been friends, maybe. But damn. He just, he fell in with the wrong crowd, as a lot of these villains in a lot of series do, where they are at their lowest, and then someone else will recognize that, and then in their vulnerable state, they'll just be like, I believe in you. I can give you purpose. You do have meaning to me. Wow. That is honestly really good. That was really, really good. I liked Gyro is finally, I think, understanding what Johnny was saying about being hungry, about being defiant, about having something more than what he already had going into this race. And you see that with his determination against whatever his internal father complex was, where he's like, listen, old man, I need to do this for me, for my own sake. This is not about you. This is about the sensation of victory that he's beginning to understand. Not sentimentality, not conformist, but the ability to move forward. That's what he's taking from this race. Very cool. And because of that, it looks like he's getting a stand upgrade. Slowly but surely, he's getting a stand upgrade. Yes. I like this. I like this. This was a good arc. This was a very good arc. I like this. Again, I'm slowly and surely understanding why people are saying Part 7, in a lot of people's minds, are dubbed the best JoJo's part. We're getting there. We're getting there. This is very good. This is very good. So, let me take a minute for you guys. If you have any last minute things you want to talk about the True Man's World arc, Hot Pants, which I assume Hot Pants is alive. I assume they are. What you took away from this arc. What'd you like about this arc the most? I'll give you guys like a minute, and then after that, we're going to end the stream. For those looking for One Piece, as per usual, it looks like it is not coming out today. So stay tuned for tomorrow when a good translation will be out, and then that will be the earliest of when I can get to it. What time will it be, though? It depends, because I will have other matters to engage with. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. So, anyone have anything they want to comment on this arc? Now is the time. Speak or forever hold your peace until the next stream, which will be next Thursday. Which, again, I do apologize for the interruptions. That was something unavoidable, but nonetheless, we powered through it. And I think we still had a pretty good time overall. A pretty good time overall. So, Does anyone have anything else to say? Anything at all? Because if not, I'm calling it. I'm calling it here. No? All right. All right. So, oh, hold on. Demon J, once more. There's a neat fact that Araki revealed about Ringo's stand, if you like to hear it. You know what? Sure. Fuck it. Why not? Reveal. I was going to say we can save that until the very end, but fuck it. Go right ahead. What is the interesting fact? You can type it here, as long as it doesn't spoil something later on in the future. I'll give you a second to type it. Meanwhile, I'm going to save some of these stuff that I did. So let me see. Let's save some of this material. This is very good. Ringo's watch was purely performative. He didn't need that to use this. Oh, so it's like a psychosomatic kind of thing that he does. He only does that because he believes he does, but in actuality, his standability does it for him. Okay, that's kind of cool. That is a little neat fact. That is a little neat fact. I do appreciate that. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, that it honestly was a really little neat fact there. So, I think we're going to call it. We're going to call it. Thank you again for showing up today, guys. Everyone that did, anyone who's live, even in those who are watching VOD. Hello, VOD gang, once more. I always appreciate it. It really does mean a lot that we have people that are engaged in the chat. We have people that genuinely like the content that we're doing. Hello. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Nijiran. Hello. You literally are just missing the end tail of the stream. So, 1,000 apologies. We will be back with more streams tomorrow with One Piece. When, I will not say what time, because it depends on when the chapter comes out and when I can get to it. But I will put it up as soon as I can. Bro, did you finish SBR? No, I did not. So, I just finished chapter, what was it? I just finished chapter 35. So, I'm pretty sure I just finished the True Man's World arc, as it's called. It was a very good arc with Ringo and Gyro and meeting Hot Pants. That was very good. Very good. I liked it. So, no, I have not finished Steel Ball in its entirety yet. So, please don't spoil. But that was very good. It was a very good arc. Yeah. But if you like this stuff, we will be back next Thursday. Hopefully around 10:30 this time. I'm waiting. Are you waiting for the anime? Or are you waiting for the English translations that are coming out? Because either way, you will be waiting for a little bit of it. I imagine. But go back through my VODs if you want to read along with me. But yeah. So, thank you for everyone showing up. New, please, if you could, please subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of stuff coming. We got games. We're making our way. We're coming back this Monday with Fate. Fate fans, I know you've been waiting. We're coming back. Tuesdays are going to be our Yakuza 0 streams. Again, I'm going to keep that as regular as possible. Thursdays are our Jojo streams, and then Friday typically will be our One Piece, and or over the week, if we go on breaks, we will get to other manga stuff. I believe after this chapter, we're going on break. So then next week, my Bug Ego fans, we're back. I'm going to try and catch up to Bug Ego. That way, next time that we're on break, we're going to do a different series. And then potentially, maybe this Sunday, I'm going to start the 4th stream day. So what we do that day
I'm not too sure. We may read some more reaction series. I might start a new series entirely, or we might do another game stream, whether it be Fate or Yakuza 0. So look forward to that. We have a schedule coming out. I promise. It's in the works. I know you guys have been waiting for the schedule. And again, it is being worked on. I just needed to look good and presentable that we can use for the channel for you guys going forward. So I do appreciate everyone's patience on that. But yeah, those are our plans currently and, a little bit into the future. So I really do appreciate everyone that's being here and giving me the time of day just to hear my plans for the channel and also coming to these streams. It really means a lot. It really does. And I hope to only get better as time goes on. But yeah, end of the stream, end of Good JoJo's Thursdays. Always is fun. I will see you all guys. Earliest is tomorrow for One Piece when that chapter comes out. So I really do appreciate everyone that is here now and VOD Gang. Then you should start 20th Century Boys. I've heard of it. Maybe. So for a new series, if we do Sunday, I'm not saying it is, I'll pull a poll up, and we can discuss. Until then, I'll see everyone next time. Later, be safe. Have a nice Thursday or Friday, wherever you may be.